देख रहे हैं सुदर्शन न्यूज।
14 NLA प्रधान सत्र का चौथा दिन सुबह 9:30 बजे से शुरू हुआ और 2 बजे तक चले हैं। असेंबली के शुरुआत ऑनरेबल सीएम श्री नीफिउ रियो जी ने 2022-23 का 8th एनुअल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव रिपोर्ट पेश किया। इसके बाद कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स श्री तेमजन इमना अलोन, श्री सीएल जॉन और मैडम सलुतियो क्रूसे द्वारा वार्षिक प्रशासनिक रिपोर्ट सपा पटल पर रखा। साथ ही ऑनरेबल सीएम श्री नीफिउ रियो द्वारा एनुअल रिपोर्ट रूल्स ऑफ नागालैंड लोकायुक्ता एनुअल रिपोर्ट 2022 और नागालैंड सीलिंग ऑन गवर्नमेंट गारंटीड रूल्स 2022 पेश किया। इसके बाद सीएम श्री नीफिउ रियो द्वारा Consideration and passing of government rules on GST 6 Amendment Bill 2022 और Nagaland Fire and Emergency Bill 2021 मूव किया। साथ ही Leader of the House ने supplementary demands for grants for the year 2022-23 present किया और अंत में Honorable CM ने as required by the Section 11 of the Nagaland Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2025, CM Shri Neiphiu Rio ने review trends and receipt expenditure by the Minister in charge of Finance Department for first, second और थर्ड क्वार्टर ऑफ द ईयर 2022-23 प्रस्तुत किया गया और बाकी समय 2023-24 बजट पर चर्चा हुए। मैं तुझे ताउन क्रॉस सुदर्शन न्यूज चैनल के लिए नागालैंड कोहिमा से।
Honorable Speaker,
a very good morning to all the honorable members. We shall now begin with the business listed for today, starting with item number 1, the laying of annual administrative reports. Item number 1A, Shri Neiphiu Rio, Honorable Chief Minister and Leader of the House, may lay on the table a copy each of the annual administrative reports 2022-2023 of the following departments. Number 1, Personnel and Administrative Reforms. Number 2, Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. Number 3, Transport. Number 4, Soil and Water Conservation. Number 5, Nagaland Public Works Department. Number 6, Silviculture. Number 7, Information and Public Relations. Number 8, Information Technology and Communication.
Speaker, sir, I'd like to lay on the table a copy each of the administrative report 2022-2023 of the following departments. 1, Personnel and Administrative Reforms. 2, Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. 3, Transport. 4, Soil and Water Conservation. 5th, Nagaland Public Works Department. 6, Agriculture. 7, Information and Public Relations. 8, Information Technology and Communication.
Item number 1B, Shri Teimjin Imna, Minister for Tourism and Higher Education, may lay on the table a copy each of the annual administrative report 2022-2023 of the following departments. Number 1, Tourism. Number 2, Higher Education.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I beg to lay on the table a copy each of the annual administrative reports 2022-2023 of the following departments. 1. Tourism. 2. Higher education.
The copies are available on the table. Item number 1C. Shri C.L. John, Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, to lay on the table a copy of the Annual Administrative Report 2022-2023 of the Department of Environment, Forest and Climate Change.
Speaker, sir, I wish to lay on the table a copy of the Annual Administrative Report 2022 and 2023 of the Department of Environment, Forest and Climate Change.
Item number Srimati Salvatonio Cruse, Minister for Women Resources Development and Horticulture, to lay on the table a copy of the Annual Administrative Report 2022-2023 of the Department of Horticulture.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I beg to lay on the table a copy of the Annual Administrative Report 2022-2023 of the Department of Horticulture.
Copies have been made available on the table. We shall now come to item number 2, laying of Annual Administrative Report rules. Shri Neiphiu Rio, Honorable Chief Minister, to lay on the table a copy each of the following. Number 1, Nagaland Lokayukta Annual Report 2022. Number 2, Nagaland Ceiling on Government Guarantee Rules 2022.
Speaker, sir, I beg to lay on the table a copy each of the following. 1. Nagaland Lokayukta Annual Report 2022. 2. Nagaland Ceiling on Government Guarantee Rules 2022.
Honorable members, let us now move to item number 3, consideration and passing of government bills. Item number 3A, the Nagaland Goods and Service Tax 6th Amendment Bill 2022. Honorable members are aware that this bill was introduced in the House on 23rd of March 2023 and has been listed for consideration and passing today. Now the Honorable Chief Minister may move the bill for taking into consideration.
Speaker, sir, I'd like to move that the Nagaland Goods and Services Taxes 6th Amendment Bill 2022 be taken into consideration.
I would like to inform the House that no notice for amendment has been received on this bill. Honorable members may seek clarification if there is any. Honorable Chief Minister may now move for passing of the bill.
Speaker, sir, I beg that a bill be passed.
The motion move is this, that the Nagaland Goods and Service Tax 6th Amendment Bill 2022 be passed. Those who are in favor of passing the bill may say aye. Aye. Those against may say no. The ayes have it, the ayes have it. The bill is passed. 3B. The Nagaland Fire and Emergency Services Bill 2021. Honorable members are aware that this bill was also introduced on 23rd of March 2023 and scheduled for consideration and passing today. Honorable Chief Minister, the Bill of the House may move for taking the bill into consideration.
Speaker, sir, I'd like to move that the Nagaland Fire and Emergency Services Bill 2021 be taken into consideration.
Once again, no notice for amendment has been received on this bill. However, honorable members may seek clarification if any. If there are no clarifications, Honorable Chief Minister may now move for passing of the bill.
Yes, sir. I beg that the bill be passed.
The motion move is this, that the Nagaland Fire and Emergency Services Bill 2021 be passed. Those who are in favor of passing the bill may say aye. Those against may say no. The ayes have it, the ayes have it. The bill is passed. Let us now come to item number 4. Presentation of supplementary demand for grants for the year 2022-2023. Shri Neiphiu Rio, Honorable Chief Minister and Minister in charge of Finance, to present the supplementary demand for grants for the year 2022-2023.
Speaker, sir, I beg to present the supplementary demand for grants for the year 2022-2023.
We shall now come to item number 5, laying of review of the trends in receipts and expenditure by the Minister in charge of the Department of Finance for the first, second, and third quarter of the year 2022-2023. Shri Neiphiu Rio, Honorable Chief Minister, to lay on the table a copy of the review of the trends in receipts and expenditure by the Minister in charge of the Department of Finance for the first, second, and third quarter of the year 2022-2023, as required under Section 11 of the Nagaland Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2005.
Speaker, sir, I beg to lay on the table a copy of the review of the trends in receipts and expenditure by the Minister in charge of the Department of Finance for the first, second, and third quarter of the year 2022-2023, as required under Section 11 of the Nagaland Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2005.
The copies have been made available on the table. Honorable members, the business listed for today, starting with item number 1 to item number 5, have been finished. We are now left with item number 6, that is presentation of the budget, which will be done by Honorable Leader of the House and Chief Minister, Minister in charge of Finance. Before we start with item number 6, I would like to take a small adjournment for tea break. Before adjournment, I would like to make an announcement that, as you are all aware, this year, 2023 has been earmarked and declared as the International Year of Millets by the United Nations. Together with the global community, our state too has launched International Year of Millet 2023 on the 26th of January 2023 by the Honorable Governor of the state. And as part of the celebration of Shri Anna banquet, millet refreshment is being served in the lobby during the tea break. So all the honorable members, AHOD, AHODs, and the media fraternity, I hope you all enjoy the refreshment that will be provided by the Assembly and partake in the celebration on the International Year of Millet. So with this, I adjourn the House for 40 minutes. We meet again honorable members, I now call the House to order. We shall resume our business and come to item number 6, presentation of the budget for the year 2023-2024. Shri Neiphiu Rio, Honorable Chief Minister and Leader of the House and Minister in charge of Finance may now present the budget for the year 2023-2024.
Speaker, sir. All right. We present the first budget of the 14th Legislative Assembly for the year 2023-2024. First of all, I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the people of Nagaland for the support and mandate extended to NDPP and BJP coalition, and the opportunity given to us to lead the government for another 5 years. We are humbled by the overwhelming mandate given to us by the electorate, and it has made us more committed in our endeavor to serve the citizens of Nagaland. I want to place on record our deepest appreciation to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Neiphiu Rio, the Honorable Union Home Minister, Shri Rio, National BJP President, Shri G.P. Nadaji, NDA Convener, Honorable Assam Chief Minister Shri Himanta Biswa Sharma, and a host of other central leaders who joined us in our election campaign. I am positively connected with the masses of Nagaland. We are indeed grateful that the above-mentioned leaders, led by the Honorable Prime Minister, attended the swearing-in ceremony on March 2023 and blessed the new government with their August presence. Ishwara has been made as the Prime Minister of the country and attended a swearing ceremony in Nagaland for the first time. The presence of Honorable Prime Minister and all senior leaders during this landmark occasion indicates the genuine concern of the Honorable Prime Minister and the Government of India towards the Naga people and the development journey of Nagaland. As I have present the first budget of the 14th House and the new government, I congratulate and welcome all the members of this House on electoral victory. This House has 29 new members and history has been written as we welcome 2 women MLAs for the first time in Nagaland. Legislative Assembly and subsequent our first women president, women minister. Srimati Salvatuna Kruse and Srimati Hanin Dekadu have overcome tremendous challenges to write history. They exemplify our aspiration of not just women empowerment, but gender equality, where women are equal members of our journey towards forward in all sectors. I must express our sincere gratitude to the electorate of the Western Nagaland constituency and Dimapur 3 Assembly constituency for sending 2 women colleagues, both of whom are equally capable as other members of this August House. I wish all 59 colleagues a successful tenure and are hopeful that we will collectively work in unison in our common aspiration, positively impacting the destiny of our people. I extend my appreciation to all represented political parties, namely the NCP, the NPP, LJP, RPI, NPF, and the independent members who have extended their unconditional support to the government. Their support has ensured an opposition-less government in Nagaland, and none of the members are seated in the opposition bench. Nagaland has once again sent out a positive message of unity and oneness. In 2023 general election in the Nagaland Legislative Assembly was relatively peaceful and successfully conducted. I express appreciation to the Election Commission of India, the State Election Department, the entire government machineries including administration, police and paramilitary forces for conducting successful election across land and breadth of the state. We are also grateful to the civil societies, mass-based organizations, tribal halls, church organizations, NGOs, and all stakeholders for their positive contribution towards successful conduct of election. Most of all, the citizens of Nagaland, especially the electorate, deserve to be complimented for the high voting percentage of 88.07%. The Naga people have demonstrated our faith and belief in the democratic system, and our citizens have once again participated in the nation-building process and in the strengthening the foundation of democracy. While parties and candidates emerged victorious, it was democracy that ultimately trumped. Speaker, sir, the Naga political issue will continue to be at the top of our agenda. As we have declared in our respective manifesto, we will continue to play the role of active facilitator and make every possible effort to contribute in taking the political dialogue in a desired direction. All sections of the people desire solution that is honorable, acceptable, and inclusive. At the earliest, generation of Nagas have faced consequences due to the political conflict and the unresolved imbroglio. Every Naga family has contributed to the Naga people's quest for genuine peace over generations. Every citizen across all our inhabited land is a direct stakeholder in the Naga journey. We welcome the positive initiative and achievement that have been made in the recent past by negotiating parties and the various Naga groups who are making genuine efforts towards unity and understanding. In the past 2.5 decades of ceasefire and dialogue, there has been sufficient achievements and milestones. The recognition of our unique history, culture, and identity, and our issue as political, and the signing of framework agreement and the agreed position. are just some of the landmarks which the ongoing dialogue has been successful in achieving. Having said that, the time is more than appropriate for all sections of Naga come together under an umbrella of understanding and oneness, so that we collectively work towards realization of early solution. I once again take this opportunity to call upon all sections of Naga society to make efforts towards unity of Naga family. For it is only through unity that we shall be able to achieve genuine peace. We welcome the joint statement made on 18 October 2022 at Kolkata and the signing of the Nagas. Nagas are moving ahead at a meeting at Chamogedima on 14 January 2023. Speaker Sir, the Eastern Nagaland People Organization has been demanding a separate state called Frontier Nagaland since over a decade back. Although there has been tremendous progress in 60 years of our journey as a state, I agree that a lot remains to be done in terms of all-round development, particularly in the Eastern District. The Honorable Union Home Minister Shri Amit Shahji has on more than one occasion given assurance that the central government will work out an arrangement in consultation with the Eastern Naga People Organization and the state government to address their aspiration for a degree of autonomy and speedier economic development. The state government has already recommended the formation of an autonomous region for our brothers and sisters belonging to the eastern areas. And we reiterate that the state government will render all possible support in making this a reality. We have collectively urged upon the Government of India to extend a special economic package to the eastern region, and we are confident that this will happen will be realized and implemented in the coming months and years. There is a great potential for growth and progress in the eastern area of Nagaland, and the people have tremendous capacity to contribute towards Nagaland's rise and India's growth. Nagaland is a small state, and any division of it will further weaken us. Any call for division pains us. Rather, we are for greater unity, and we desire the integration of the Naga contiguous areas, inhabited areas, to live under one administrative umbrella. The Nagaland Legislative Assembly had unanimously adopted 6 resolutions for integration of contiguous Naga inhabited areas in the year 1964, 1970, 1994, 2003, 2015, and 2018. 6-time resolution unanimously. While the development deficit and economic challenges of the eastern region needs to be addressed with serious intent, I must place on record our position that we will always stand for unity of the Naga people at all costs. Let us strengthen our bonds of oneness and work as one united force, so that the eastern region will emerge as a shining star of Nagaland. And together we will make greater contribution in nation building and give opportunity to our youth to be part of India's rise and growth. The vision of present dispensation is reflected in our respective manifestos. We have already spelled out our roadmap of Nagaland in our vision document, and the people of Nagaland have responded their faith in our vision through an electorate mandate. In 2018, we promised that change is coming. Indeed, in the past few years, Nagaland has witnessed positive changes in multiple sectors. While we admit that much remains to be done, we can say with confidence that we are on the right track to achieving a progressive Nagaland. Our aim is now to take Nagaland forward a state of excellence. We will lay on policies, programs and development strategies that will enable our citizens, especially the youth, to attain excellence in all sectors and succeed at national and international level. Our citizens must strive to excel in the chosen field and careers, and in doing so, push brand Nagaland and popularize Naga soft power. The importance which has been placed on the youth will continue. Achieving excellence begins with a strong foundation of capacity and caliber. We will lay special stress on capacity building in all sectors, especially in areas where our youth have the talent and the ability to reach the highest levels. Some of the highlights of our manifestos which will be incorporated into government plans and schemes in the area of capacity building in the coming fiscals are scholarship for sponsoring doctors for further specialized education, exposure trip and study tour for progressive farmers, capacity building to promote indigenous products and entrepreneurs, scholarship and award in the field of sports and games, capacity building and Chief Minister scholarship on music arts and performing arts, capacity building and training for meat and dairy productions, training center, coaching institutes for students aspiring for civil services and common entrance exams, sponsoring for courses in institutions within and outside state for specialized studies, introduction of Chief Minister Journalism and Media Fellowship, and study tour cum seminar for press and media fraternity. Speaker Sir, many achievements of my government during the last tenure have been announced elaborately in my annual speeches during celebration of state and national occasions. I have, however, made brief reference to some key initiatives that were launched in 2022. The Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme is a landmark policy that aims to bring healthcare facilities to the doorstep of the people without the difficult procedural formalities. The scheme will be provided cashless medical treatment coverage up to rupees 5 lakhs in a year to families in a general category. For state government employees and pensioners, covering will be up to a maximum amount of rupees 20 lakhs. This scheme will bring relief to the less privileged people who cannot afford to undergo expensive medical treatments. The state government will extend sufficient support for the scheme. Sir, the Chief Minister, microfinance scheme is another significant step taken to promote entrepreneurship and thereby bring about inclusive development. A scheme endeavors to provide affordable credit to entrepreneurs engaged in the agriculture and allied sector and micro enterprises. The scheme has subsidy as well as interest subvention components to make it affordable and is being implemented under the direct supervision of the Deputy Commissioners of each district. I'm hopeful that once the scheme stabilizes, it will enhance the productivity of entrepreneurs, farmers, and self-help groups and bring about economic growth at the grassroots level. The state government will provide funds for the purpose on need-based. Special facilitation center will be set up to assist entrepreneurs in availing loans under this flagship program. Speaker Sir, during 2020-22, we have put in place the Nagaland Staff Selection Board, NSSB, and the board has already started process for recruitment. To post notified and be recruited by the board. It is in line with our declared policy of meritocracy and ushering in transparency in public recruitment. However, I would like to point out here that we do not intend to fill up all the existing vacancies, as we are aware we have the highest ratio of government employees to total population in the country. As a result, majority of our resources are spent on salaries and pensions, leaving very little for development activities. This is not sustainable situation, and the government intends to gradually scale down the number of government employees so that we can set aside more funds for developmental activities. A significant event undertaken by the state government recently was the hosting of the 3-day corporate social responsibilities conclave from 22 to 24 August 2022, raised by the Honorable Minister for Finance and Corporation Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman. We took the opportunity to showcase our potential for investment, absorption in human resources, tourism and hospitality, forest and environment, agro-based industries, and organic products. These are areas that can benefit both the investors and the people. And I'm happy to say that as on date, the fund actually received, formally committed, and the value of goods stand at about 82 crores. We are looking forward to more coming in the days ahead. We plan to improve our standards in ease of doing business, a single window clearance, so that we become a more investment-friendly state. We need to open our doors to attract investment, to boost our economy, generate transparency, and elevate the standard of living. Towards these aspirations, we will be revitalizing the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland, with a specialized and focused corporate social responsibility (CSR) sale, a new cell for entrepreneurship, hand-holding, incubation, investment, promotion, and facilitation, and women entrepreneurs. We will collaborate with specialized agencies and resource persons to hold investment meets in metropolitan cities, destination Nagaland conclaves, and targeted investment summits. Sir, many of us might be aware of the reform being undertaken in the domains of central sponsor scheme by their integration with the Public Finance Management System, PFMS portal. All CSS implementing departments are now required to manage all receipt and expenditure, as well as submission of utilization certificate through the PFMS portal. Under this new system, both the state as well as the central government have the facility of viewing all transactions undertaken from the single nodal account linked to PFMS. Now, most of the CSS programs have gone into direct benefit transfer mode. Along with the rest of the country, our state has also migrated to this system that will bring to more transparency and efficiency. We are also required to realize the central share and state share within 30 days from the date of receipt of fund from the central government, failing which we shall have to pay penalty of 7% per annum and the amount received per annum on the amount received. This requires all CSS implementation department to ensure timely movement of files. Speaker, sir, the implementation of CSS program in our state are of critical importance to us, since they are substantially impacted our state socially and economically. As such, it is necessary for the implementing department to ensure that they maximize an impact of the activities undertaken. For this reason, I intend to have in-depth review of the implementation of CSS program in the state on a quarterly basis. The review shall examine the physical and financial progress of the project and the impact they have made on target areas of or beneficiaries. All the concerned departments may accordingly prepare themselves from the start of the next financial year. Speaker, sir, there is a growing trend of departments neglecting their core activities over the years. As a result, the delivery of government services for the public benefit in various sectors is being neglected. Accepting some major CSS programs, most departments are paying less attention to their core activities and focusing more on the construction of offices and residential buildings. This trend needs to be corrected. We have to ensure that the activities of the department positively impact the life of the public. Speaker, sir, the annual development outlay for the year 2023-2024 has been fixed at 82 crores 82.00 lakhs. This reflects an increase of 4,500 crores or 5.49 crores over the current financial year. Out of these, an amount of rupees 25,000 lakhs have been earmarked for the state matching share for CSS program to ensure release of funds by the central government. We are also taking steps to gradually increase negotiated loan component from NABARD for all rural infrastructure development. Since it has low interest of rupees 4.50% compared to loan from other sources that are above 9%. This will help us to reduce our interest burden. Third, I shall now briefly discuss the sector-wise details. Agri and allied sector. The agri and allied sector has been provided with a total outlay of rupees 5,246 lakhs. The agriculture department has been provided 1,736.09 lakhs construction office and quarters, for which 706.09 is earmarked for core activities like 6.65 numbers of agri farm roads, promotion of indigenous products, and capacity building and exposure trip for farmers, and rupees 800 lakhs in state matching share for CSS. Because, sir, I am happy to inform that the Agricultural Department has formed 38 numbers of farmers producer organization and acquired organic certification under Mission Organic Values Chain Development for Northeastern region for 23,000 hectares area. To promote post-harvest economic activities including organic products, construction of an organic AC market, and 120 vetted farmers hosted, and a community of marketing complex at the NE Expo site in Fort Mile, which is nearing completion. Once completed, this site will host year-long exhibition for the farmers community of the entire northeastern region, including buyers and sellers meet. Because, sir, the horticulture department has been provided with 590 lakhs for construction of horti road, augmentation of marketing of horticulture products, development of flower cluster and other core activities, for which 150 lakhs is state matching share for CSS. I'm happy to inform that 2 women horticulture farmers were awarded the Large Cardamom Productivity Award during the International Buyers Seller Meet and Spices Conclave for the Northeastern region on 1st July 2022 at Govt. Also, 3 farmers producers company from our state were jointly awarded Horticulture Value Chain Award 2022 by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare on 1st November 2022 at Pune for the excellent contribution in organic pineapple, orange, large cardamom, and organic kiwi production. To strengthen the functioning of the department at the grassroots level, we have set up 11 new subdivisional horticulture offices. Sir, the Soil and Water Conservation Department has been provided with 400 lakhs for construction of department guest house and other core activities, of which 150 is state matching share for CSL. Department is also to complete 2 biofertilizers production unit with a capacity of 7,500 liters of liquid biofertilizer per unit per year. The department will also complete the setting up of soil testing and analysis unit and distribution of micro nutrients in the 4 newly created districts. The veterinary and animal husbandry has been provided rupees 470 lakh for various activities like strengthening of pig breeding farms and setting up of feed fodders, manufacturing units through private participation and pig breeding farms in the district. Of these 70 lakhs is state matching share for CSA. The department will also carry out capacity building and training in meat production. Speaker Sir, the fishery department has been provided 350 lakhs for development of cluster-based fisheries and to institutionalize farmers producers organization. Of these, 100 lakhs is state matching share for CS. Under the Blue Revolution integrated development and management of fisheries, the department has successfully constructed 200 numbers of fishermen houses. The department is presently upgrading demonstration fish farm at Peren, Mon, Pengsang and Dimapur district. The forest department has been provided 420 lakhs for setting up of high-tech nursery to promote indigenous wild foods in Nagaland. Of these, 100 lakhs is state share for CSS. Besides bringing an area of 24,225 hectares under afforestation, the department has distributed 40 lakhs saplings for planting during 2022-23 under integrated development for wildlife habitat. 127 communities reserves have been notified in the state with a total area of approximately 889.32 square kilometers, significantly increasing the protected area network of the state. Sir, the Corporation Department has been provided rupees 250 lakhs for construction of office at Govt for macrofed activities and other core activities. The department is in the 4th and final year of implementing the Integrated Cooperative Development Project. The project has benefited 185 cooperative societies consisting of 16,782 individual farmers with credit facilities for creation of various infrastructures such as godowns, banking counters, transport vehicles, small processing unit, cold storage, poultry, piggery and dairy. The department has also received the model of forming one village, one cooperative society to dilute their streamline and provide a robust membership in contrast to small membership and limited objectives. Speaker Sir, the Land Resources Department have been provided 600 lakhs for various activities like setting up and learning center for coffee, promotion of coffee tourism and livelihood through coffee, rejuvenation of natural streams, promotion of natural tea, and providing rubber sheet rollers. Of this, rupees 100 lakhs is state matching share for CSS. A notable achievement of the department is the addition of 370 hectares under coffee plantation and providing 7 roasting units to cater to 35 cluster of coffee coffee growers. Funds have been also been provided to the Nagaland Bamboo Mission Agency, bioresources, aromatic plants, bee and honey missions, and NEPED for their core activities. The Water Resources Department have been provided 354.48 lakhs for various core activities. Of these, 150 lakhs is state share, matching share for CSS. The department is presently implementing anti-erosion project on Tizu River under Zenaboto and Sitarur at Kohima under NEC funding. Also construction of 29 water harvesting homes under state development programs during 2022-23 are nearing completion. So the rural development sector has been provided with rupees 3,400 crores for activities like construction of farmers market, improvement of roads in various locations, and the SIRD for construction of academic block and core activities. This includes 3,000 lakhs as state matching share for CSS. Under the Rural Livelihood Mission, the Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission has during 2022-23 been able to mobilize additional 609 self-help groups, 27 villages level organizations, and 9 cluster groups. Level federation. The self-help groups have so far been able to access an amount of rupees 10.9 crores as credit from the banks. Another positive aspect of the mission is the training of 2,113 youth on various skills who have also been provided job placement with reputed companies in different parts of the country. These are examples of true empowerment at a grassroots level. The Land Resources Department has been provided 150 lakhs for construction of office at Kipire and for core activities. The Department of Underdeveloped Area has been provided 2,400 lakhs for core activities, an iconic project, including an amount of rupees 100 for state matching share for CS. I am happy to announce that the construction of the 2-girl hostel building at Jotsuma has been completed. The Duta guest house at Sobima, Dimapur, has been inaugurated to provide amenities for the people of the 6th ENPO district visiting through Dimapur. The power sector has been given a total outlay of rupees 1,902.28 lakhs for distribution, and revenue has been allotted. Rupees 721 lakhs for upgradation of 33/11 kV substations in various locations, and for modernization of existing substation under the transmission and generation, an amount of rupees 1,181.28 lakhs has been earmarked for various works like construction of transmission line, construction of a new electrical store, godown and duty rooms, and purchase of power transport. Speaker, sir, the power sector is incurring substantial losses, mainly due to the billing deficiency, non-payment of bills, power theft, and also to a large extent because of losses incurred under communitization. We need to realize that even in the inter-villages, people now use high power consumption devices and appliances such as washing machine, refrigerator, electric kettles, heaters, etc. While paying nominal amount, a substantial effort to check these losses is being made in the form of installation of prepaid meter. At the same time, it is necessary to ensure that we are self-sufficient in power generation so that we do not have to buy power at a high rate. I am happy to inform that drilling and survey works are presently being taken up in 4 locations to enable DPR preparations. The new and renewable sector, we have been provided rupees 220 lakhs for infrastructure works at the new director complex and the conversion of off-grid power plants in government offices to grid connection. This includes rupees 30 lakhs as state matching share for CSC. The department is implementing a 5 megawatt solar plant in Dimapur, which is nearing completion. The electrical inspectorate has been provided rupees 100 lakhs for smart and green village initiative with the objective of energy conservation. Speakers, the industries and commerce sectors have been provided with 913 lakhs for various activities such as incentives for startup policies, ease of doing business, upgradation of international trade center, and for various activities of the state PSUs, including rupees 80 lakhs as state matching share for CS. The Agriculture Department has been provided with rupees 430 lakhs for activities like augmentation of ED and MOGA silk, processing and NT and other core activities, unique activities. This includes 30 lakhs as state matching share for CS. During 2022-23, the department has bought 60 acres of land under silkworm host plant cultivation and has imparted training to 500 local youth in spinning and weaving with support from Ministry of Textile. The Department of Geology Mining has been provided rupees 150 lakhs for purchase of drilling rigs. The department is presently engaged in mineral testing and geological investigation and for major and minor minerals, including geotechnical and geo-environment studies. The Nagaland Mineral Development Corporation has been provided rupees 318 lakhs for facilitate shifting of the decorative stone plant from Chambogitima to Ganesh Nagar. In the road and bridge sectors, an amount of rupees 5,680 lakhs are being provided for development and improvement of roads, rehabilitation of bridges, and the construction of research lab center at Dimapur. This includes 1,200 lakhs for state matching share for CSS. The mechanical engineering department has been provided 100 lakhs for its activities. The road transport sector has been provided 678.21 lakhs for construction of 6 helipads in the various sectors of the state, for acquisition of new buses and preparation of DPR for assured landing strips. The motor vehicle department has been provided 412 lakhs for construction of offices, installation of weight bridges in various parts of the state. The Science and Technology Department has been provided rupees 442.33 lakhs for various activities like popularization of science for Science Center at Dimapur, for promotion of rural technology and local innovators, and for construction work in the directorate. The Department of Information Technology and Communication has been provided an outlay of rupees 416 lakhs for activities like construction of the state data center, website, and software development. Speaker, sir, the planning machineries are being provided rupees 557.66 lakhs for activity like construction of quarter, infrastructure in various parts of the state. The tourism department has been provided rupees 1,055 lakhs for the Hornbill and Mini Hornbill Festival, for various construction works for preparation in various fairs and festivals in the country. The Department of Economic and Statistics has been provided 320.49 lakhs for various construction works and other core activities such as compilation of statistical data, national sample survey, and registration of birth and death. Speaker, sir, the Department of Food and Civil Supplies have been provided with 300 crores for construction of office godown at Kohima and wooden dunages for food grains storage in various locations of the state. The Department of Legal Metrology and Consumer Protection has been provided 150 lakhs for construction works. The Department of Evolution has been provided 270 lakhs for various construction works, evaluation studies. The Department of School Education has been provided rupees 3,056.11 lakhs for various construction work in government high schools and construction of 60 bedded halls, hostel and approach road to Sainik School Polwa. This includes 1,800 lakhs as state matching share for CS. The Department of Higher Education has been provided rupees 1,123.07 lakhs for construction works in various government colleges, like academic buildings and women hostels. This includes 230 lakhs for state matching share for CSS. The State Council of Educational Research and Training has been allotted rupees 510 lakhs for various construction work. This includes 250 lakhs as state matching share for CSS. The Department of Technical Education has been provided 172.37 lakhs for various construction works, including a boys' hostel at Government Polytechnic, Chanazo. The Department of Youth Resources, sports have been provided with rupees 1,025 lakhs for various activities like capacity building for youth empowerment, tournaments and sports activities, building for music and arts, Tafma and Hornbill Festival related activities. The department also implements Chief Minister's Scholarship for Music and Arts. Nagaland is gearing up to host the next edition of Northeast Olympic, where we will leave no stone unturned to ensure memorable and successful games. The success of these games and the performance of our athletes will strengthen our prospect in hosting a future edition of national games, as we have taken a decision to bid for the national games. In the coming season, we will introduce a special sports development plan that will include a Nagaland School Games, College Olympic, and culminate in the Nagaland Olympic and Paralympic Games. As you are aware, Nagaland won 79 medals, including 80 golds, at the Meghalaya edition of Northeast Olympic, which was double of the tally of the games held in Manipur. In the coming edition, all-out efforts will be made to increase our medal tally through a special intensified sports development plan. And we will launch state-of-art, modern and multidisciplinary indoor sports facilities in new 5 districts and a center of excellence for music and art in the current year. The Department of Arts and Culture has been provided 350 lakhs for Hornbill related and core activities. The Hornbill Festival, which is our flagship event under the slogan of Land of Festivals, will further be improved and internationalized with professional organizations and promotion. As one of the India's most popular tourism events, this festival has become a priceless asset where all Nagas are stakeholders, and it continues to push Naga software power and brand Nagaland. We will make renewed effort to ensure that it stays at top of the India international tourism calendar. Our regional inspirations are reflected in our policy of promoting our rich culture and heritage, and we understand that our age-old festivals are the best ambassador in highlighting the Naga way of life. We will introduce new tourism circuit and tour packages that ensure tourism footfall throughout the year, and steps will be taken to facilitate domestic, international tourists to visit all parts of Nagaland. Religious tourism, new circuit for Eastern Nagaland, sports and adventure tourism, and experimental tourism will be integrated part of our tourism strategy. Because, sir, the Department of Health and Family Welfare has been provided rupees 2,100 lakhs for construction works in hospitals, construction of quarters, upgradation of health center in newly created district. This includes rupees 1,400 lakhs as state matching share for CSS. The Nagaland Institute of Medical Science and Research, Kohima, is awaiting the formal clearance of the National Medical Council to commence its academic session for the year 2023-2024. We are also hopeful of extending external funding to upgrade Naga Hospital Authority, Kohima, with 500-bedded teaching hospital to be affiliated to the medical college. This is a mandatory requirement. The Department of Health, Public Health Engineering has been provided with rupees 1,797 lakhs for various water supply works and construction. This includes 1,500 lakhs for state share matching grant of CSS. The Department of Public Works Housing has been provided with rupees 3,369.99 lakhs for construction of offices, quarters and flats. It also includes construction of Naga patient home at Vellore. The GA housing has been provided with 2,505.49 lakhs for construction of DC, ADC and SDO offices, circuit houses, flat, quarters and other construction work in various parts of the state. The housing has been provided with 919.60 lakhs for police housing and other construction. The Justice and Law Department has been provided with rupees 229.47 lakhs for various construction work, judicial quarters, customary court, district court. This includes rupees 100 lakhs for state matching share for CSS. In addition to the above infrastructure work, I propose to take up infrastructure improvement work in all newly created districts. The Home Department has been provided with rupees 497.77 lakh for construction works and development of the Central Training Institute of Atuluvi, Kohima and Dimapur. The Jail Department has been provided with 500 lakhs for construction of jails and other works in jails in various parts of the state. The Excise Department has been provided with rupees 132.42 lakhs for construction of a triple storage building for staff. The Urban Development Department has been provided with 774.06 lakhs for road and infrastructure development activities. This includes 100 lakhs for state matching share for CSS. The Municipal Affairs Department has been provided 230 lakhs for procurement of urban sanitization machinery. This includes 30 lakhs as state matching share for CS. The Information and Public Relations Department has been provided rupees 310 lakhs for construction of its building and quarters and for multimedia mobile vehicle. Sir, the Labor Department has been provided rupees 330.50 lakhs for construction of flats, labor welfare center at Tuli, Toya, and Wizard. The Employment Skill Development and Employment Department has been provided rupees 319.73 lakhs for construction of staff worker skill development program and for ongoing construction of flat staff quarters at Mohawk. This includes 30 lakhs for state matching share for CS. The Department of Social Welfare has been provided rupees 1,123.40 lakhs for construction of offices, handicapped and blind schools and child welfare and distributed homes. This includes rupees 800 as state share for CSS. Other activities include correctional services, prevention of drugs abuse, and procurement of other kit for children. The Women Resources Department has been provided with 300 crores, 300 lakhs for livelihood intervention and for activities. The general service sectors have been provided 4,142.48 lakhs. This includes 300 lakhs for printing and stationery department. The construction of flat type quarter, rupees 125 lakhs to the administration. Training institute for the improvement of expansion of training complex. 720 lakhs to the Nagaland Legislative Assembly Secretariat for construction of 3 residential quarter and refurnishing of the MLA hostel. Rupees 968.8 lakhs have been provided to the fire and emergency services for construction of staff quarters, garages, duty rooms, purchase of firefighting equipment, and improvement of the Directorate Office complex. It also includes construction of rainwater harvest facilities at Kipere, Ponching, and Wokha fire stations. The Treasury and Accounts Department have been provided rupees 136.74 lakhs for construction of sub-treasuries at Chazuba for capacity building activities and for capacity building activities. The Border Affairs Department has been provided rupees 185 lakhs for the ongoing flat type quarter construction at Myanmar. The Parliamentary Affairs Department has been provided 50 lakhs for parliamentary study tours. I am pleased to inform the honourable members that the Holy Land tours will be resumed. The Texas Department have been provided 491.54 lakhs for construction of ongoing flat type staff quarter and for the new office building of Commissioner Texas. The village guard has been provided rupees 275 lakhs for construction of new barrack in 3 districts of Eastern Nagaland, for improvement of amenities for the General Training Institute, Dimapur, and in 2 VG guest house. The election department has been provided rupees 90.12 lakhs for construction of central warehouse storage for EVM and VVPAT at Chumokadima. The Home Department Disaster Management has been provided rupees 320 lakhs for activities of the State Disaster Management Authority. Capacity building and mitigation programs. The Tribal Affairs Department has been provided rupees 150 lakhs for construction of staff quarters. The Minority Affairs have been provided rupees 350 lakhs for construction of playgrounds, community hall, amphitheatre, and playgrounds. This includes rupees 100 estate matching share for CSS. Other allocation includes 12,500 lakhs for state matching share to CSS. Another 12,500 lakhs have been incorporated into respective department of CSS implementation department, and rupees 2,500 lakhs for land composition, 1,000 lakhs for CMCF, and rupees 100 lakhs for monitoring cell activities. Rupees 150 lakhs for the GIS and remote sensing center. Rupees 180 lakhs for SDG initiatives and rupees 3,000 lakhs for innovative programs. So in addition to all these programs, there are presently 7 ongoing external aided projects. These include fostering climate changes, resilience, upland agriculture system, and enhancing landscape and ecosystem management in the agriculture sector. The Nagaland enhancing classroom teaching and resources project in the school education sector. The Nagaland Health Project, the Nagaland Urban Infrastructure Development Project in the urban development sector, the Nagaland Forest Management Project, and the Forest and Biodiversity Management in Himalayan, Nagaland projects in forest sector. Against these projects, we have received a total amount of rupees 553.64 crores from the funding agency. In the power sectors, the department is in the process of DPR preparations and reappraisal for lower diesel hydroelectric project. Zinki hydroelectrical project and diesel Valley hydro projects under technical assistance facilities of Asian Development Bank. Sir, my budget proposals. Speaker, sir, I do not propose to raise any new taxes in this budget. However, it must be stated that there is a pressing need for us to mobilize more resources to meet our increasing developmental needs. One of the areas being considered is to allow sale of liquor to the foreign national coming to the state, which is permitted within the ambit of the Nagaland Liquor Total Prohibition Act 1989 by certain hotels of star categories. Our state will be hosting a large number of foreign delegates for the G20 Business Summit from 4 to 6 April this year in Kohima. And serving of liquor to foreign delegates and their associates is being allowed under the aforesaid provision. Such sale of liquor to foreigners and their associates is needed to give further push to tourism. We also intend to start exploration of extraction of oil in the disturbed area belt area once the tripartite MOU with the government of India and Assam is signed. We are concerned at the substantial loss in the revenue, while the Assam continue to exploit the resources in the border areas to our disadvantage. The government shall also explore the possibilities of introducing sale of our own lotteries within our state to begin with to generate state resources. Speaker, sir, I'm happy to inform that we are seeing an encouraging trend of gradual increase in our revenue in areas like state GST, which has increased from 788.37 crores during the previous year, 2019-2020, to rupees 1,092.21 crores. During 2021-22, our revenue from the coal sector have also seen increase from rupees 53 lakhs during 2019-20 to 2 crores during 2021-22. During the current financial year, it has already reached rupees 5 crores as per the latest detail furnished by the department. and is expected to cross 8 crores by the end of the current financial year. Other areas of improvement in performing includes the forest department. That has seen a good increase in revenue from 13.72 crores during 2019-20 to 2013 to rupees 19.06 crores in 2021-22. Despite this encouraging trend, our own revenue still account for only 12.36% of the total revenue received. This is hardly sufficient to cover our salary expenditure for 2.5 months. This is mainly because we have a small tax base. Speaker, sir, on the other hand, we will adversely impacted by the yearly reduction of the revenue division grant recommended by the 15th Finance Commission. Over the 5 years period of the award from 2020-21 to 2026-25 and 2026, the revenue deficit grant will reduce by an amount of 910 crores. It appears that the Commission has taken this view to pressurize the state government to cut down its revenue expenditure, especially on salaries. The annually huge amount of resources we spend on payment of salaries have been viewed critically by almost all the Finance Commission. Speaker, sir, given these circumstances, it has become very urgent for the state to look into all potential areas of revenue generation, streamlining collection system, and plug all areas of leakage. This will require our government employees to be motivated and driven by the determination to contribute positively. Some measures have already taken off and are in place, such as fees and e-pay bills. The e-pay bills have already put a huge check on those employees and illegal appointments that are rampant in the past. It has also put an end to misuse of salary provisions in the budget by the department. Now, unless an appointment goes through the proper process, no salary will be provided. This will also help the State Finance Department to be more accurate providing salary provisions to each department. Because, sir, another important initiative in the pipeline is the integration of the Grade 4 GPF with the e-pay bill, which is nearing completion. Till now, we are keeping GPF account of Grade 4 employees of the state government were completely at the discretion of the DDOs. As a result, the state government was unable to ascertain how much had been deposited, how much was withdrawn, and what is the balance. Once completely and linked with the bills and e-pay bill, this element of uncertainty will be completely removed. We are also moving to computerize our state pension sector, taking advantage of the register being made for the Chief Minister Health Insurance schemes. This will help to remove bogus and doubtful pension payment. This is urgently required, considering the fact that the total pensioners' expenditure for the year 2021 stands at 2,158.67 crores, which is a heavy burden on the state exchequer. Speaker, sir, there is also pressing need for us to take measures to reduce the losses in the power sector. The department has so far collected rupees 260.64 crores up to the month of February 2022, out of which rupees 68.58 crore is from power trading. The amount spent on the power purchase up to January 2023 was rupees 448.12 crores. By the end of the current financial year, 2023, the amount spent on the power purchase is estimated to reach 580 crores, 0.89 crores, while revenue may barely touch rupees 280. The last 4 years witnesses a total loss of rupees 1,709.74 crore loss in the power sector. Such losses are unsustainable and requires urgent corrective measures. Another loss-making sector is NST against the amount of rupees 12.64 crore spent on fuel alone. The department was able to collect revenue of 6.50 crores only. Although the government provides vast services to the interior areas for the benefit of the people, such level of losses cannot be sustained over a prolonged period. These are areas where we need to reduce losses and improve efficiency. We also need to bring down unnecessary expenditure and practice austerity in the functioning of all departments. I would also like to all departments collectively to collecting taxes, cess, royalty and fees to offer the facility of online payment to their customers, especially in places where there is good mobile connectivity. This will increase transparency, reduce delays, and prevent misappropriation. Speaker, sir, as regard to the budget proposal, I am estimating a gross receipt of rupees 23,142.66 crores and the gross expenditure at 23,085.66 crores for the financial year 2023-24. Speaker, sir, as mentioned in the preceding paragraph, we are fortunate to see an increase in our revenue receipt, both under the share of central taxes and duties, as well as our own resources, revenue collected. This has helped us to discharge a sustainable amount of liabilities in the CSS backlog as well as civil deposit. As a result, our closing accumulated deficit reduced substantially from estimate of closing amount of 2,212.74 crores in the budget estimate to 1,334.70 crores in the revised estimate. However, since the current year transactions are estimated to result in a negative balance of 40 crores. The year 2023-24 is estimated to close with a accumulated deficit of 1,374.17 crores. The broad item-wise statement of the estimated gross receipt and gross expenditure is under below. Received states on tax and non-tax revenue 1,950.56, state share in central taxes 5,812.05, central assistance grants and loans 8,050.63, and internal debt including ways and means from RBI 7,330.91, and recovery of loan and advances by state government is 1.51 crores. Total 23,145.63. And the expenditure, non-development expenditure 11,421 crores. This non-development, that is including debt servicing, servicing of debt, including repayment of ways and means, and means is 7,325.27, and development expenditure, including CSS, is 4,268.63. So the total is 23,085.66. The balance of A and B is 60, and public accounts 100 minus, and current transaction C and D is minus 40. So with these words, Speaker Sir, I commend the budget for 2023-24 in this House for consideration and passing. Thank you.
Honorable members, with that we have come to the end of item number 6, presentation of the budget for the year 2023-24. The general discussion on the budget shall be taken up on 28th of March 2023, and voting on demand for grants for the year 2023-24 will also be taken up on the same day. Cut motions, if any, may be submitted till 3 p.m. today, the 27th of March 2023. We have taken up all the discussions listed up for today, and so before we adjourn, I have the pleasure to invite all of you for lunch arranged at the Legislator's home. Today's lunch is hosted by the Honorable Chief Minister. All the honorable members, including the ex-parliamentarians, AHODs, HODs, and the media persons are invited to join. I now adjourn the House to meet again at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, the 28th of March 2023.
आप देख रहे हैं सुदर्शन न्यूज।